enjoy this carol. Merry Christmas.
Oh, come, all ye faithful, joyful and triumphant. Oh, come ye to Bethlehem. Come and behold him, born the King of Israel. So come, let us adore him. Oh, come, let us adore him. Oh, come, let us adore him, Christ the Lord. Sing choirs of angels, sing in exaltation. Sing all ye bright hosts of heaven above. Glory to God, all glory in the highest. Oh, come, let us adore him. Oh, come, let us adore him. Oh, come, let us adore him, Christ the Lord. Oh, come, let us adore him. Oh, come, let us adore him. Oh, come, let us adore him, Christ the Lord. Well, we hope you enjoyed the carol. Merry Christmas.
All right, well, welcome to our final Friday night. And Merry Christmas. I was about to say Happy Christmas, but that would have been really awkward because it's Merry Christmas, right? Yeah, Merry Christmas. So as you can see, I got a couple of students and leaders up on our stage here. And we just wanted to kind of come together on our final Friday and just talk about what Christmas means because we're in the month of December. It's kind of not really a secret, but most people know I don't really like December. I'm kind of a Grinch about Christmas because I already have to share my birthday with Jesus, and that's just not fair. So I have petitioned the government. If the government of Canada is listening, I'm petitioning you to move my birthday to like May or something like that so that I don't have to celebrate it in December and share with Jesus because apparently I have to share with him, but that's okay. So we're going to talk about Christmas and what it means, but I wanted to invite some of you guys up here, and maybe you can, kind of like let people know who you are. Yeah, let's start that way. How about we start over here on my right?
All right, so I'm Daniel Olici. I go to Centennial College, and I guess I'm 18.
You guess?
What are your hobbies?
My hobby.
Think of this as a dating profile. So
Really?
so
Just
let's
playing
go
video
through that.
games.
Okay, so your hobby is playing video games. What is your aspirations?
Aspirations,
Future goals?
future goals. My future goal is basically to become a cop and go on the SWAT team, hopefully. But yeah, I'm gonna work hard, try to get up there.
All right, well, there you go, ladies. If you're interested, there you go. All right, go on. What about you right here?
I'm Tanya. I'm 14 years old.
Okay,
I go to AY Jackson. That's it.
that's it.
Yep.
Nothing else you want to let people know about you?
No, I'm
No?
good.
You're good. Okay, mystery. She's going for the mystery. So, my dudes, if you want to get to know Tanya, you have to actually ask her questions, and she'll tell you. So, how about right over here?
So, I'm Francis. I'm 14.
You have lots of energy, right?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah. I go to Vaughan Secondary School. Actually, no, it's not called Vaughan anymore. Yeah, it's just unnamed. So
So it's an
yeah.
unnamed school. So
Yeah.
what is its name? No name?
Well,
So
like,
no name secondary school.
It's called unnamed secondary school.
Unnamed. So if I
Yes.
type that in Apple Maps right now, your school will pop up. If I say
Um,
unnamed secondary school,
I don't know. Well,
I think so.
you're not sure.
Probably. Well, like if you
If
you
I
search up-
Googled unnamed secondary school, your school will pop up. I'm going to do that later. I think we should all do that later. Like actually Google unnamed secondary school. That's a great marketing pitch for a school. Yeah, I'm not sure if I would want to go to a school and say, hey, where do you go? I'm like, yeah, I go to unnamed. What do you mean? I go to unnamed. Unnamed what?
It
Unnamed.
does. It comes up.
Is unnamed secondary
my.
school. Wow. Wow, that is, wow, their marketing team is right there. All right, and to our final person over here in the corner.
I'm Destiny. I'm 19 and I go to Ryerson. And I want to be a teacher.
Wanted or want to?
Oh, no, I want to be a
Oh,
teacher.
okay, want to, okay.
Because our education system needs reform.
Oh, here we go, a pitch. A pitch for the education system.
I like sports, like playing and watching, and I'm also big on reading. So, woohoo. And
Cool.
I do Forex, because Forex changes your life.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
All right, so anyway, I wanted to quickly talk for a few minutes about Christmas. So what does that mean? What does that look like? And maybe I'll just kind of pick a couple of you, and you can talk about what Christmas means to you and maybe something you do in your household. So why don't I start with you, Destiny? What does Christmas mean to you?
It's a
And-
celebration, mostly.
Okay.
How I celebrate has changed a lot over the years. So for basically all of elementary school, I used to be in Jamaica every year for Christmas, because that's where like the majority of my family is. But since starting high school, it's changed. I haven't been able to go down as much. So I normally spend Christmas with one of my aunts and like their family. And something that I guess is like kind of weird is that I'm like almost never with my mom on Christmas, or like never alone with my mom on Christmas. So I think this is going to be the first year that it's happened because of COVID, and it's like weird. It's so weird.
So what I'm getting is family. Family is kind of a big thing for you at around Christmas time, spending time with family. Okay. Tanya, what does Christmas mean to you? And how do you celebrate? Or tell me one thing that you guys do at your home to celebrate.
It means time with family,
Okay.
I guess. It's kind of changed because I used to like not be Christian, and then I would like always be with my family. We watching like Christmas movies and stuff. And then last year I came to church on Christmas Eve, and so like I had to balance the time between family and church. And then yeah.
Cool. Cool. I like that. Daniel, what about you? What does Christmas mean? And name me one thing that you do as a family to celebrate, or whatever you guys do. And what's hilarious is, for those of you watching, you don't know this, but Daniel's mom's actually sitting somewhere in here. So this will be interesting to see what his answer is going to be. So.
All right, so she knows what I'm gonna say. She's nodding her head. But yeah, Christmas in our family, and especially to me, is just probably the biggest day of the year to us. Just everything from gathering with family, being together, eating food, all of this stuff, just coming together as one family. Just that's what Christmas is all about to us, really, and also with Jesus. And
I'm glad you mentioned that at the very end there. When you say that's what Christmas is all about, I would hope
always the
Jesus
answer.
is in somewhere in there.
And well, most Latinos usually just celebrate, I guess, Christmas Eve more than Christmas Day. So on Christmas Eve, we'll just usually cook a ginormous dinner, and we'll gather with either my aunt or just someone close with our family, and we'll all enjoy dinner and pray. And usually involves Christmas music, Christian music, all of this. It's just an amazing day to spend time with your family and loved ones.
Cool. All right, Francis, what about you?
So, yeah.
It's lots of energy, right, at your household at Christmas? Like lots of energy?
Yeah, like usually. Well, like it used to be, but like.
Okay.
So like, yeah, it's like a time to spend with family, and like. So like when I was younger, I used to like celebrate Christmas with like my whole family that's like in Canada right now.
Okay.
So like all my aunts and, yeah, like we used to like all of us, like there was like we probably used to celebrate with like around like 20 people, but now it's just like my immediate family, like us four. So yeah.
Cool. All right. Well, in light of all of you on here being Christians or having made that choice to be a Christian, how has your view of Christian changed? So at some point, you weren't a Christian, right? You had to make the choice to accept Jesus or choose to believe in Jesus. So how has that view of Christmas changed for you? Maybe it hasn't fully changed. Maybe, you do this still, you still do the same things, but I'm asking like a personal question for you. The meaning of Christmas to you as you celebrate Christmas with family and understand the reason for Christmas. How has that kind of fueled your idea of what Christmas is since you became a Christian? So I'll start with maybe Daniel.
Really just I'm trying to get the right words in order. Actually, just come back to me.
I'll come back to you. Okay.
I got it.
All right, Francis. What about you?
Can you repeat? Like,
Can I repeat the question? Classic Francis. For those who know Francis, like usually I'll say a question and this guy will look at me like he's pondered it and then say, repeat the question again. So, all right. So for the question is, essentially at some point you weren't a Christian and you made the choice to be a Christian, made the choice personally to be a Christian, right, for you. So maybe your family believes, but you at some point chose to believe Jesus, believe in who he is and what he's done for you. So since that time, how has Christmas or the idea of Christmas or the meaning of Christmas changed for you? What does that mean to you personally? For you as a Christian, the reason for Christmas. So while you think, I'm going to go over to Destiny. Maybe she has an answer for me.
I feel like this is like the stereotypical answer, but honestly, like when I was younger, Christmas just meant presents and like seeing like my cousins and stuff, but it wasn't just seeing them, it was just having people to play with type thing. But as I got older, it became more about like being grateful and thankful for things.
Okay.
Like family and being able to just have people in your corner, I guess, and then just getting like a deeper understanding of like God. I guess that's like a very broad thing, but just like getting deeper in my relationship with him
Okay.
and stuff.
It's good.
So
Tanya, this would actually be an interesting question for you because you mentioned that you weren't a Christian at some point, like your family doesn't believe. And so how has that changed for you since you did become a Christian? How do you balance that? Like, what does that meaning look like for you?
I don't really know how to answer this question. I'm kind of new to being a Christian.
That's
so I'm
fine.
still
That's okay.
figuring it all out. Yeah.
So what would that look like this year for you? Like
mean,
the
'cause of-
understanding of Christmas as a Christian, I guess.
Jesus.
Okay, what that would be the typical stereotypical answer right there. So what does that mean to you specifically, Jesus? Like how does that change how you do Christmas and think about Christmas?
I mean, because of Corona, I can't really do anything because my family isn't Christian.
Right.
So for a lot of people, religion kind of ties in with family, but for me, it's like two polar opposite things.
Okay.
And so I have to like balance that so my family doesn't think I'm like choosing religion over them, but then like I still want to be a Christian, and it's like really hard to figure it out. So I was planning on just going to church on Christmas Eve, but that's not happening. So
Oh, you can still
honestly,
watch
I
it
don't think I'm
online
doing
December
anything.
24th at 6 p.m. A little plug here. So
Nice promo.
yeah, well, that's good. All right, Daniel, what about you?
Yeah, it was gonna be the same answer as Destiny. I'll try to change it up a bit, but yeah, basically, as a kid growing up, really just thought about looking under the Christmas tree, trying to figure out what the gift was by just shaking the box. But growing up, like my mom would always just remind me, like Christmas isn't just only about the presents. It's not about the boxes or the gifts or anything about that. It's always, you got to remember that it's Jesus' birthday, that he died for us for a reason, so that we could all have this day to enjoy. And just growing up, I started realizing the real meaning, I guess, behind Christmas. And it's just not, like nowadays I don't run to the Christmas tree and just guess what's under there. I just really just take a step back and really thank God for everything that he's done for us and just enjoy spending time with each other.
Cool. All right, Francis, I'll end off with you here. I gave you enough time to think, right?
So like my family's Christian, so I've basically like grown up like being a Christian. So like I'm not sure if it's like changed like that much. Like I knew that like they taught me, and like I knew that it's about like Jesus and like being thankful for like stuff, and yeah, and like family. So I just lost what I was.
That's cool. Francis lost his thought. It's all good. It happens. Hey, it happens, man. Life, that's life. The beauty of it is we can cut it out, so that's fine. Anyway, well, thank you guys for doing this and kind of talking and sharing some stuff about your families and what you've been through and how you celebrate Christmas. I appreciate the perspectives, and I actually have learned a little bit about all of you just being up here, and hopefully people watching or students watching and parents watching have learned a little bit about that too. So thank you for sharing, and yeah, have a great Christmas, everyone. Enjoy your time when you're watching this on December 18th. It would have been one day after my birthday, which is on December 17th. So I'm gonna plug myself. Happy belated birthday, John. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy a great Christmas. I know it's different with COVID, but I know that we can still celebrate together and understand the deeper meaning of what Christmas is, which is about Jesus. So enjoy, and yeah, bye. Merry
And
Christmas.
If you have any questions about Forex, just let me know.
This is not a plug for Forex. This is, please disregard that.
Guys,
All right, guys, Merry Christmas.
life-changing thing.
All right, what's up, guys? How's it going? This is my part 2 panel over here to answer some questions about Christmas. It's December 18th. It's our last Friday.
Last one.
Last
Super
Friday
sad.
of the year. It's kind of sad, huh?
It is.
Yeah.
It is kinda
and we have
sad.
to do it online.
Man, wish everyone was here.
Yeah, I wish everyone was here
You
too.
know how
but
live it would be if everyone was here.
how live would it be?
It would be insane.
Tell me how live
we
it
would
would
go
be.
off, bro.
How off would we be?
we
You don't sound hype at all, so tell me.
we would be, bro.
Why
if
don't you get
were
right in the
here-
middle? Get in the
listen,
middle. Do a pitch right now.
If y'all, okay, this Friday, hey guys, my name is Rashawn. I just want to bring you guys, this Friday, what's happening at youth. It's going to be amazing. Santa Claus is going to be here, murder mystery. It's going to be amazing, guys.
Be quiet. Nobody cares.
All right, there we go. That's a pitch for 2021 like I've never seen before. That's how it's done.
Absolutely.
All right, well, let's talk about Christmas, and I want to kind of get your perspectives on what Christmas is and what it means to you. But before we do that, maybe why don't you guys introduce yourself? Think of this as like your blind date profile, right? So maybe say your name, your age, your hobbies, some of the things you're interested in, and we can go from there because you never know what the internet will hold for you. So go ahead.
Nah, no more dating on the internet for me, thank you. Okay, so my name is David, David Adelaja. I'm Nigerian. I just graduated from university a year ago.
What'd you take?
I did communication, media, and film, and I
Oh.
did dramatic art. So I act
Oh,
and I work
dramatic
on-
arts.
Super cool.
Look at you,
Theater
all
kid.
fancy.
I'm a photographer, videographer.
Are you single?
Yes, I
To all
am
the
single.
ladies out
Currently
there.
single,
Currently
ladies.
single, yes.
Did
Currently
you hear
single.
that?
Photographer, videographer.
And I'm a fashion
Whole
model as well.
package.
He's a
so
fashion model.
plus size, big boys.
Plus what?
Plus size. Just plus
Oh,
size model.
plus size. He
I'm a
wants
big
you,
boy,
ladies. He
bro.
wants you to know this. So there you go.
Just
All right.
providing some clarity, and apparently I'm also a leader on the youth thing over here.
Apparently,
Apparently.
there's no apparent. It's either you are or you're not.
It's a pretty great experience.
Okay, good.
I'm happy to be a part of it. So yeah, there it is. There it is.
That's a Francis level energy right there. Agreed? Yeah, it's Francis
I
level
think I'm a
energy
youth
right there.
leader.
All right. How about you over here? The only female on our panel
Yes,
right now.
I'm the only female. I'm Jade. I currently go to the University of Waterloo. Yeah.
I can't hype that up because I don't go
Hey,
there.
it's for elite status.
Why did you hype that up? Because you seem to go to every university
no, I'm
but
actually,
your
I
own.
actually go
so-
to. I don't go to Waterloo just yet. Humber.
Oh,
Because
okay.
it's
UFT.
too elite for you.
It's no.
It's
Don't
too
worry.
elite
Let
for
me get the
you.
sweater and you could tell me if it's elite
You
or
say
not.
it's too elite,
Yeah, it's
and you
not too
go
elite.
there.
yeah.
It's too elite. And you go there.
Oh, it's a roasting
Okay.
Christmas.
Okay,
This is-
okay.
You know what this
Playing
turning
too
into?
Okay,
Anyway, let her get her
Continue,
dating
continue.
profile on. Let her get her dating
I don't
profile
need
on.
a
Go.
dating
Go on,
Criminology,
go on,
and
go
I'm
on.
like a major and a minor.
Listen, you'll have your chance to get your profile in. Go ahead.
Apparently she has a
I'm just gonna
boyfriend.
completely roast you when it's your turn to talk.
Go
I'm
for
just
it.
not gonna
Go
let you
for
talk
it.
at all.
Go for it.
Okay, you go to Waterloo.
Yeah.
What else? How old are you?
18,
18. Okay, what are your hobbies?
paintball, and I'm a diehard Raptors fan.
Paintball and diehard Raptors fan. Well, there you go, gentlemen. Now you know. All right, over here. What is your name, your age, and some of your
Fish stick.
hobbies?
This is fish stick
This is
over
not
here.
fish stick. I go by.
Just for those who don't know, my daughter, who's 3 years old, only knows him as Fish Stick.
She's
That's
gonna
it.
grow up calling me Uncle Fish Stick.
That's about it. So
I
that's
don't-
his unofficial new name.
I know how I feel about
We also have petitioned for the government to legally change his name from
I hate fish, bro.
Rashawn
I'm sorry.
to Fish Stick Rashawn. Like Rashawn
I-
is his middle name.
no.
But go on. Go ahead.
I-
Continue.
First of
Fishy
all-
in parentheses.
Let me make it clear, I'm not a fish person. I don't like fish. But I'm so sorry. But my name is Rashawn.
How old are you?
I am 18 years
Did you know
old.
I'm older than Rashawn? I would
And
just like. I would
this
just like to
information
point that
doesn't
out.
matter. Doesn't matter.
Okay,
Because,
keep
you know,
going on
it's
your
all
dating
about
profile.
maturity.
Okay, Rashawn, 18 years
What
old.
maturity?
I'm 18 years old. I go to OCAD-U.
Okay.
For advertising.
For those who
and
don't know what
design.
OCAD-U is, what is it?
It's Ontario College of Arts and Design University.
Okay, cool.
College University. I don't know why they did that. But I do design there, and I'm also a leader here at Relentless.
And what are your hobbies?
My hobbies
Doesn't
are
matter.
I like playing music. I love playing music. I love playing guitar. I dabble in piano. And I love drums. So music. I do graphic design. I feel like I'm missing something.
Are you a good cook? Because ladies want to know that.
I can cook
No.
a mean banana bread, if that counts.
I don't think
baked
cooking a
banana
banana bread
Baking.
counts. That's
That's
baking.
baking,
Fine,
But
okay.
that
I
I
can
think
bake.
answers our cooking question
Ain't
then.
nobody
So
putting banana bread on the
now
stove.
Rashawn is really good at ordering McDonald's off Uber Eats. So if
Listen.
you
Oh,
need
here we
a
go.
quality meal, he's got your back
I
at Uber
got
Eats. He
you.
knows
I
his
will
secret
warn it.
menus. He knows how to do this. So
All of it.
ladies, if you're looking, here's my guy
They got
for
secret
you. So-
menus that you don't even know about.
So-
Only diehard Uber fans know
They
about
have
that.
secret menu?
Apparently. Anyway, okay, let's talk about Christmas. So, I want to ask you guys a question. What does Christmas mean to you? And maybe tell me one thing that you do to celebrate in your family, like how you guys celebrate Christmas. So it's a two-part question. What does Christmas mean to you as a Christian? And then what do you do in your family, or how do you celebrate it? How do you choose to celebrate it? So maybe I'll start with, I'll start with you, Rashawn, and then we'll work our way that way. So go ahead.
Sure. So what Christmas means to me? I think it's just like a great opportunity to relax. Usually my life gets pretty busy sometimes. And so having, whether it's like a 2 weeks off or right now I'm like a month off, which is amazing. Get time to relax and then spend time with my family, a lot more focus on that. And then I take the time to understand what Christmas means really to me as a Christian. And like when I look at like the birth of Jesus, which is what I believe Christmas is all about, I like look at Jesus' whole life, and to me that's just a reminder of like who Jesus was, and he came down here as a baby, and not in some grand way, and so that kind of shows me that I'm loved in a way, that Jesus came to me as a baby, nothing grand, and yeah, I guess Christmas in one word for me would be like reflection. So
Ooh, deep. That's deep.
super, super deep.
Super deep.
Super deep. I go there. I'm sorry.
All right. Super deep. All right, Jade, how about you?
Hey, now I have to follow that.
That's okay.
Anyways, I guess Christmas, like a lot of the time my family is so busy, like we're always really busy, so it's just a time where we can all just get together and kind of just spend some quality time together and like just relax for once. Like Rashawn said, it's a time where we can like relax, which is nice to do considering we all live pretty busy lives. And like I grew up in a Christian home, right? So we always like grew up like hearing the Christmas story at Christmas time, like the birth of Jesus and all of that. And it was just something that we always like used to like tell at Christmas just before we like open gifts or anything. Just take time to like reflect on like what like Christmas really is about. And like we always just get together, and like my grandpa likes to make his shrimp, his famous shrimp. It's the best shrimp.
Is
Shout
this the
outs.
famous Papa Shrimp?
Yes, the famous
Okay.
Papa shrimp.
So tell us about this.
It's shrimp that's deep fried. It is amazing.
So you're saying we're invited next year, because
the
apparently
Christmas
COVID will not let us have it this year, but next year we're all invited.
I'll just drop a big like plate off of it, like a big plate off at the church, and then y'all can just come in.
No, but we want to be invited. We
be
want
part of the
to be part
experience.
of it. We want to be part of that experience, you know what I mean?
Get fried.
There's nothing
Nobody
like
gets to watch it. It's
but
a
the-
secret recipe.
but there's nothing like watching
Called cap.
shrimp get thrown in the deep fryer and then that splashback and you get burned a little. You know what I mean? That little flicks of burn, like when you cook bacon.
Yeah, that means
It's
you
part of
put
the
in work.
experience.
You put
Yeah.
in work
Getting
to
burnt
get
is
that
part of the
shrimp.
experience.
You clearly don't know because you don't cook.
I don't cook.
So you don't
Yo,
cook, so
you
you
know,
don't know.
watching that banana bread rise in the in the
Again,
oven is
that's
so good.
baking, my friend. That's nothing to do with
I'm
cooking.
talking about bacon.
We talked about cooking, not baking.
Okay, fine. I'm not on cooking. I'm not on that wave.
Ladies, again, he can order a mean Uber Eats, but that's
Amazing.
about it. So,
Junior chicken, yo. That's
anyway,
the best.
we interrupted
Anyways.
you. So your Papa Shrimp, that's
Yeah.
something special that you guys do as a family and celebrate together?
Yep, and just a big dinner, like a nice big dinner with turkey and mashed potatoes,
Ah, that life.
vegetables, and it's just a big lunch. And then we always have leftovers for dinner.
Of course.
So
Cool.
that's fun.
Nice. All right, Dave, what about you? What does Christmas mean to you, and what's something that you do as a family? I don't know what you're pointing at, but
I was pointing at the camera because she changed the battery. I don't know what's going on.
that's okay. Let the girl change the battery.
Alright, cool.
Let the people work.
Do the job.
Oh yeah, so Christmas, essentially, where I'm from, it's not the way you guys celebrate it here. Like here, it's very like the whole family comes up, like the extended family. People come from out of country, even if they can. I mean, with COVID, we can't do that now. But like normally, without that, sure. There's like turkey, and some people have ham, and like stuffing and all that fun stuff. We don't really do that back home.
Amen. Amen. Because I don't do that either.
See what I'm saying?
What do y'all do?
Yeah. If Christmas falls on like a Sunday, then you go to church and we come back. But I think my mom and like maybe my cousins or my mom and myself sometimes, because I'll be cooking all the time, we stay home and we prepare a whole feast. So when you come back, there's jollof rice, there's fried rice, there's shrimp, there's catfish, there's pepper soup, there's goat meat, there's all kinds of stuff on the table just ready for you. And we have a
Sounds
second
good.
course coming after that too.
So you're saying
That's the
bake
first
cakes,
course.
so we're saying next year you're inviting us to your house.
Sorry, Jade, we're ditching you.
Honestly, I love cooking for
Ladies,
people.
my man
So-
over here, he's the chef, actually.
Jollof
So-
rice, love that.
So it's something that instilled in me the love, the joy of cooking for people, because it's always good to have people around and enjoy the food. But please make sure you compliment the chef, because when you don't, that's disrespectful. Please. Also, we kind of live for that. If we're cooking for you, compliment our food. Thank you. But meaning of Christmas, I would say
Yes,
to
sir.
me, is like the ultimate show of love.
Okay.
You know, you become, because it's like God the Father, God the Son. It's still God, but just becoming one of us, essentially. And instead of him coming down like Rashawn said, like, oh yeah, I'm gonna be on a horse, I'm gonna be flying in, landing like a superhero. Like, nah, it's like, nah, I'm gonna go through what they go through life, get born, and not in like a bougie place either. Get
Like a
born
nice
in
hospital in America, like where you get your first meal taken care of, and
You
it's
get
all
born in a
fancy.
stable with horses and poop, and other animals, and more poop. and he, you know, it's honestly the biggest thing. It's just the ultimate show of love. And like what they say, God is love. People don't understand when you read between the lines of the word. It's there. Between every line, there is an ounce of love, a little nuggets here and there. Also, we have chicken nuggets for Christmas. We can do that too. Chicken and nuggets. But yeah, that's hey, man.
So push for the
I love the
cooking.
redirect.
Ladies, he can make a mean chicken nugget apparently.
Really loves
so.
to cook it.
You know, the ultimate show of love, and that's the key, because that's what we're here for. That's literally all we're here to do is love like God loves. Because if you want to be more like God, you gotta love like God does, regardless of who the person is.
Yeah.
Pretty much. Yeah.
No boundaries.
Cool.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. That's a really great answer. Well, I appreciate you guys coming up, joining, sharing some of your things that you guys do at Christmas, and you know what Christmas means to you. And I'm excited about what next year looks like, even though again it is COVID, and we may not be able to celebrate together, but we will certainly celebrate the meaning and the reason for Christmas, which is Jesus. And just like I said in the previous panel, we're recording this for December 18th, and even though it's a day after my birthday, I'm going to still say happy belated birthday to myself and congratulate myself, pat
Happy
myself on the back.
birthday to
Another year
you.
wiser, another year older. But December, we still celebrate the meaning of Christmas and the reason, which is Jesus, just like David really put it well together for us. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys enjoyed hearing some of their stories, your stories. I appreciate it. Thank you. And yeah, we hope that you guys will come back and join us in the new year. We hope to be back together in the new year, meeting together and not really just having to meet online. So look for that, and I hope you guys have a great Christmas. Merry Christmas.
Peace.